This girl is so much worse than anyone thought, and there's still some idiots that are defending her. What the fuck, man? I waited on making this video because I was busy smacking people in Valorant, but these numbers of how many people she cheated on Carson with kept going up, and she seems less and less forgivable. 3, 5, and now up to 6 or more like it's a record. Sorry, Dr. Disrespect, looks like someone stole your thunder from that 2-time champ. Oh, and here's the best part. What's her excuse for cheating? Let's just ask her and find out.
I am now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization, and I felt like I was two different people living two different lives. I felt like a passenger in my own body. I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused.
Ooh, depersonalization, that's great. So would you say you lived 2 lives? Was one life cheating on Carson with half the other 6 people, and the other life cheated on him with the other 3? Or was it more mixed up like that? It sure seemed like while you were living those double lives, you had fun putting Carson's name in the title for those sweet extra views and dancing on stream for your Twitch followers. I also want to know which lives you thought you were in when you were with those other 5 people. I bet it won't be long before you're coming out saying that you actually lived 6 different lives like you're the fucking guy from the Split movie. Now I'm sorry, but this is one pathetic excuse for cheating, and I can't help but call it out. There are some idiots from the last video that still defend this sort of behavior, and I can't help but roll my eyes at it. But you know what? Fine. People make mistakes, and we should work towards forgiving them. People deserve second chances. That idea is something I believe in. But then this stupid thought gets exposed for cheating on Carson with 6 other guys, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry, but even in this case, you have to give it a lot more time before you can forgive someone like this. There's no way you can just blame this whole idea of, oh, I was just depersonalizing on cheating on someone with 6 other people. That's just ridiculous, man. I know there's a mentality for cheating where people want to experience lives they never had the chance of living if they're unhappy in their current relationship, but cheating on someone with 6 people is an entire Netflix series of lives. That's just ridiculous. And then this girl said this, and it annoyed me even more.
It felt really good to have such a positive impact on so many people, and I'm sorry to all those people that I let down and disappointed. There are so many things I could have done better, and I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared about. And in the future, I want to be better, and I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming.
Yes, of course. This entire experience was eye-opening to how much of an awful person I am with awful decisions I've made. Thanks to this incredible backlash, now I'm going to strive to become a better person and improve myself, because it felt so good to have a positive impact on people's communities. Well, for starters, it's pretty obvious you're not sorry for what you did, you're sorry you got caught doing it. I'm pretty sure you would have cheated on your boyfriend or Carson, whoever you were more attracted to at the time, with over 10 more people if this behavior continued. Probably enough to make an entire baseball team out of them. And all this would have continued while you were being random on streams for Twitch viewers and putting Carson's name in the title to try to get more people coming to your channel. If it takes the backlash of millions of people to make you wake up and want to change, you're probably not changing for the right reasons. As heroic as this mentality of, oh, I'm going to improve myself because I've seen the error of my ways. Was it the enormous amount of people that find you disgusting for manipulating over 7 people for your own enjoyment that woke you up to how terrible that behavior is? Of course, you didn't care about how much you were letting people down that were close to you or watch your content at the time they didn't know, and wasn't that convenient for you? You could continue to have that, quote, positive impact on your community all while sleeping and flirting with so many people behind your boyfriend's back. It must have been so fun for you living those multiple lives that you forgot that everyone else was unfortunately cursed with one life where they have a lying, cheating piece of trash that goes around backstabbing everyone you come into contact with. But I'm glad you're sorry. At least you have that going for you. You can finally admit that what you're doing is wrong. After you got caught, of course. But who are you sorry for?
And I want to live my life more openly and honestly. And more than anything, I want to be honest with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot. And I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry to my community and anyone that I've disappointed or let down. I'm sorry to Carson's community. I'm sorry to Fitz's community and anyone else's community who was affected by this. Anyone who had to deal with this drama in their chat. I'm sorry to Tempo. I'm sorry to Fitz for hurting his image and his friendship with Carson. I'm sorry to my ex-boyfriend for handling our relationship so poorly. He's very much a victim in this. And Carson, who was also a victim in this and deserved a lot better. I don't expect anyone to forgive me, but I hope that this, at least, can provide some understanding.
The juiciest piece of this clip was the part where you're apologizing to everyone you've harmed, and for a moment you have to think to yourself really hard how many people you betrayed. Like, it takes legitimate effort to think about someone other than yourself. And not to mention, you're definitely forgetting some other people you betrayed, like I Will Dominate, for example, who came out and admitted he had a relationship with you as well. Damn, you must really have a type for successful content creators. Isn't that unusual? Are you trying to pad more views to your channel by having a positive association with them? Well, congratulations, because you succeeded. Your newest video has over 1.4 million views at the time of this video, and you're living the dream. Not only that, you managed to join that esports organization, Tempo. That's great for you. Except even XQC is calling you out, talking about how you were with your boyfriend at a party and left to go to another person's hotel to sleep with them. I'd show the clip, but it has a copyrighted song and I don't really want to fuck with that. I guess you decided to quantum leap into your next life the moment you found someone with pockets full of money so you could feel less guilty. That is a pretty cool superpower you have that allows you to live multiple lives and betray everyone around you without feeling guilty about it. Oh, but someone made the point that you once streamed in what appeared to be the exact same house as the CEO of Tempo. And for those of you who don't know, Tempo is an esports organization that I mentioned earlier that Katerino just so happened to be invited into. Katerino, did you use one of your multiple lives to sleep with the CEO in order to get into Tempo? Now that's actually all speculation, of course. Don't quote me on it because it's all rumors without proof yet. But seeing how terrible of a person you already are, is that really hard to believe that you would do something like that? You were talking about how much you wanted to start being more open and honest about everything, but you didn't even admit to who the mystery guy you left your boyfriend to sleep with was, or that you were also in a relationship with I Will Dominate, because what other successful content creator you come into contact with interests you? It's obvious you're so desperate for damage control in this disgusting situation you brought yourself into that you're just trying to pull the good old, I realized what I did was so wrong that I'm going to try to get better. Well, damn, it sure took quite a few people you slept with, betrayed, and hurt in the name of getting your boring-ass personality recognized as a streamer and YouTuber to suddenly decide you need to change, but at the very least you succeeded in getting yourself noticed. Although I guess you didn't want that side of you that was a manipulative piece of garbage shown on display, you just wanted the unfunny version that I talked about in my last video noticed, the one that everyone cared about because your simp audience was still in denial about how much of a horrible person you were. Are you people from the last video that disliked how harsh I was still here? I'd love to hear your defenses for her behavior after more people are coming out and talking about sleeping with her. If there's anything I want to address to the people that think that way, it's this. Stop being a simp and accept the truth that this girl was destined to get exposed for her terrible behavior. When you do something this bad, it's only natural that people want to expose her for it. Katerino, you've shown your true colors. You don't care about anyone but yourself, and you could try to pad those colors with as much bullshit that you're trying to fix yourself, but you've done so much damage to so many people, anyone could tell that even if you do try to improve, it's for no one's benefit but yourself. You realized that your mistakes actually had consequences and you couldn't scurry away from your troubles by lying, cheating, and betraying people in secret while trying to maintain an illusion of such a wacky streamer that entertained people while you slept around with any famous content creator with a pulse. Maybe take the time to apologize to everyone you've harmed and not just the ones we know, and just admit to everything you've done instead of everything you've been caught doing. And then you can start working on improving. Because at this point you're going to have to upload a daily video each time someone comes out revealing you slept with him and cheated on your boyfriend again. But I want to end this video on a happier note than my last one. I think you can fix this. Here's what you need to do. Reveal everyone you cheated on, everyone you mentioned or otherwise, and shout it out to the world. Apologize about it and wait a month or two for things to die down. It is that simple. You can put an end to all those people that are still spreading rumors about other people you've been sleeping with by admitting it all. Show that open honesty you preach in your video and people will despise you for it at first, but eventually respect that you can admit such a deed. That's the first step to this improvement you're talking about, admitting you made a mistake and what you did. then just wait it out and let it die down. People can be forgetful, but it would be better for them to remember you as a scummy person that at least apologized and admitted everything she did wrong than someone who went into hiding while everyone else revealed what you did wrong for you. It would be a much smarter play than what you're doing right now, that's for sure. I don't think there's ever a good reason to cheat on someone. It's an action that disgusting people do that's based on betrayal and sacrificing someone's relationship just to get a quick fix. I hope that what Katerino has done here is shown the ugly effects that cheating can do in relationships and how it can ruin both friendships and perceptions of the people involved. Like I said in the last video, don't take those close to you for granted, or you could easily lose them. And stick out for your friends if you think someone close to them is cheating on someone close to you. But that doesn't mean I won't steal your girl or flirt with your mom. This has been your boy Nutslick, and thank you so much for watching. The outro is coming in 3, 2, 1.
Subscribe.